Hello everyone, welcome to the channel English Language Tips, and I Sangeeta welcome you all to another new episode. So after making some random language videos, I thought of doing some curriculum based videos, and here I am with figures of speech. So let us look at two important figures of speech today. So if you like this video, don't forget to share it with your friends, and I have also shared some practice questions with you for your better understanding. So without much further delay, let us begin. So let us first know what rhetoric is. The word rhetoric comes from the Greek word rhetor, which means a public speaker. It is basically the public speaking or oratory skill. It is also known as figures of speech. In your curriculum, you will find the chapter called Figures of Speech or Rhetoric, both in your content page. So we will be looking at the figures of speech, its classification and the types. The figures of speech is therefore based on 7 parameters. They are similarity, difference, association, imagination, indirectness, sound, and construction. In today's video, we will be looking at the figures of speech based on similarity. So what basically is the function of these figures of speech? These figures actually make your language look more polished and attractive towards the readers. So these actually make your language more attractive than the mundane regular language. So how does this figures based on similarity work? So while looking at this, we need to have two objects or things or beings which share similar quality, which have sameness within it. So there will be comparison between those two objects, both implicitly and explicitly. Those examples which will be based on implicit comparison will be known as metaphor, and those are based on explicit comparison will be known as simile. So these are the two main figures of speech based on similarity. We will look at both of these in today's video. Apart from simile and metaphor, there are other 3 figures based on similarity. They are less used in regular language, and they are allegory, parable, and fable. So let us first know what is simile. So in this learning process, we will be following an inductive process or inductive method. What is an inductive method? By inductive method, we'll look at illustrations first, then we know the rule. So let us first look at some examples based on simile, and then we will know about its definition. Now let us look at these two pictures. In picture 1, there is a boy who is walking slowly. And in the second picture, there is a tortoise who generally walks slowly. So there is a similarity between them, and what is that? Walking slowly. So on the top, I have written the statement based on simile. What is that? The boy is walking slowly like a tortoise. So here the point of similarity is the slow walking, and we have compared the slow walking property between the two beings. One is the boy and the second one is the tortoise. Look at this picture. Here in picture 1, we have a lady whose hair color is yellow or golden. In the second picture, we have gold whose color is generally yellow or golden. So look at the statement. Her locks, here locks means locks of hair, her locks were yellow as gold. So what is the common property between these two? The golden or yellowish color. So here the point of similarity is the yellow property or the yellow color, and it has been compared between one object and one being. The lady here is the being, living being, and the object is gold. Have you noticed one thing? In the first statement of example, I have highlighted in the red ink the word like, And in the second example, I have highlighted the word as. Now, if you have forgotten those, just rewind and see again. Now, what is simile? Therefore, simile is the formal and explicit statement of likeness or similar relationship observed in some objects and actions. These comparisons are expressed with the help of words like as, like, so, such, etc. So that means we generally compare the similar objects with the help of these words. If you find these words in your statement, this will be undoubtedly an example of simile. Now here are some more examples of simile. His mind is as clear as crystal. So here the mind and crystal have been compared with each other, and the point of similarity is the clarity. Second example, my heart is like a singing bird. So here the point of comparison is the singing or happiness within, and it has been compared between my heart and a bird. Third example, I could lie like a tired child. So here the comparison is between I, myself, and a tired child, and the point of comparison is that the ability to lie down. So you will notice that all these examples are using words like as, like, so, such, etc. So these are the examples of simile. Let us now look at metaphor. We will be following the same inductive method where we will look at illustrations first and then we will know the definition. Look at the statement. The camel is the ship of the desert. That means ship is the medium of transport in sea and camel is the medium of transport in desert. So here we are not explicitly comparing these two similar objects. We are trying to impose an implicit comparison between the camel and the ship. Let us now look at the second example. The second statement reads, variety is the spice of life. See, as spice makes our food tasty and delicious, similarly, variety also adds charm to life and makes it more enjoyable. So here is an implicit relationship or implicit comparison between spice, which makes food healthy and tasty, and variety, which makes our life more enjoyable. Now, after looking at these two different examples, let us know what is metaphor then. Metaphor is the formal and implicit way of comparing two different things or beings without the help of the words like as, like, etc. The comparison, unlike simile, is not clearly pointed out. So you have to see the two examples again to understand the difference between simile and metaphor. In metaphor, we are not referring the point of comparison clearly. It is implicit and hidden in nature. Now here are some more examples of metaphor. First one, laughter is the best medicine. As medicine cures our diseases, laughter also makes us happy and cures the sorrow or sadness of life. The second example is, thy word is a lamp to my feet. Here the word thy means your. So as lamp shows our way, it lightens up our path. Your word is also like that light or guidance to me. The third example is, revenge is the kind of wild justice. Now revenge is the reaction of something wrong. So similarly, it is a kind of justice meted out to the person who has been wronged. So I hope you have understood the difference between simile and metaphor. And with this, I will leave you some examples to do for your homework. So let us look at those examples. So here are some practice exercises for you to do at home. From these following examples, you need to identify simile or metaphor. You need to give these answers in the comment box down below. I will be discussing the answers in my next video, and also I'll reply to each and every comment. Whether it is wrong or right, you will get a comment from me. So with this, I end today's lesson, and I'll see you in the next video. If you like today's video, don't forget to give it a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to write down the answers in the comment box. I'll check each and every comment. And then please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for these kind of easy tutorial videos on your curriculum. So with this, I, Sangeeta, sign off, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.